All right, let's get to the next topic quickly. We got to talk about Assassin's Creed, man. So the Assassin's Creed situation has been interesting. Obviously, you guys know Assassin's Creed has been delayed for what, 3 to 4 months now.
Speaking of
we're about 2.5 months in, almost 3 at this point, and they just recently had their gameplay showcase, and needless to say, it didn't go well. The gameplay showcase is going viral currently because the game bugged out. It bugged out bad.
With the transvestite dog.
Look,
it bugged out kind of embarrassing. And then you're going to have all the shills out there, obviously, coping and seething, and they're saying, well, other games bug out during showcases, and I don't see you guys talking about it.
Yeah, but every game doesn't piss off the entire country of Japan, race swap someone, obviously take influence from BLM, offend every customer they possibly have, and be from a company that is crashing and burning. As everything goes to hell, then they finally show us some actual gameplay, and it's broken too.
And approaching $500 million in development, probably.
Well,
for a company that
not even about that though. It's not even about that. This game delayed itself by 4 months to fix these problems.
The bugs, yeah.
So now you're coming out with a gameplay reveal, and it bugs out literally in your gameplay reveal, and then you cope and seed, which we're about to go over. But let me just show the clip.
Every time they move it to a new date, it's actually on some national anniversary of a Japanese tragedy.
Delay it, move it to May 25th, the anniversary of George Floyd's death. That would be amazing.
Oh my god, bro!
Because they keep doing it on tragic dates, like the sarin gas attack that happened in Tokyo. That's the new date.
Jesus Christ!
Let me play this clip really quick so everybody can get the context in case they've never seen it. We got 2 people from Ubisoft News here, and then we got the actual game director, Charles Benoit, here in the middle, which is hilarious.
Hold up real quick before you play it. I want everyone to know when I talk about bloat, I'm talking about the girl on bottom there and the guy on top. That sounds really fucking weird to say that.
Yeah, that one's weird.
That's the straightest thing that's been said today. What the fuck?
Based.
It's fucking bloat. What the fuck is Ubisoft News? You are failing at your job. The PR is nightmare. There's no reason for you to exist at that company.
Yeah, literally.
This could just be Charles Benoit playing the game.
Well, his last name is Benoit.
Yeah. Benoit.
Hope his kids are
out, man.
As long as it's not Chris Benoit, yeah.
Let's play this clip,
out, man.
And let's see what's going on. It's a short clip, 14 seconds.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
you can't put the dog. How dare you?
Your reactions are great.
Come over
here.
He's not sure.
He's not sure. We're not cool like that yet. Don't worry, I'm earn your.
That's like the Simpsons meme.
That's it.
Pause. Right here is the moment where you see his heart completely break.
Yeah,
it's a moment where he like nervous laughs. Hold on, right about.
He knows. Like,
there you
go.
He's not sure if he wants to work or not. We've been working on this game for an extra 3 months.
This is what Mark Alexis Cote was talking about when he said that the devs that were working on Assassin's Creed didn't know anything about devs development because they're all new.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't he say the majority of the team is new? Like over 50%?
He said the majority of the team never worked on a game or an Assassin's Creed game before.
He was trying to cover for the headline that said that the devs of Ubisoft that were working on the game didn't think it was going to be any good by saying, well, of course they don't. They don't know anything because they've never released a game. They have no frame of reference.
Wow. So he dodged one bad headline by adding another.
Yeah, he out of the frying pan into hell. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So this clip went viral. So obviously the dog bugged out. Listen, it's a fucking dog bugging out. A lot of people are like, who cares, right?
The dog saw the fucking tweet from earlier and was like, nah.
But at the end of the day, like you got bad press around this game, number one. You really should be coming out with your like the best swing you possibly can. And if this is it, this is just a bad look. Like you're trying to convince everybody for the last 4 months that you were spending time polishing the game, fixing bugs, whatever. How exactly am I supposed to believe you now when your game literally bugged out in what is supposed to be a showcase for you? And then, listen, everybody knows, look on the bottom, says work in progress. Obviously, nobody's stupid. We get that. But my guy, like, you are 2 months or less away from release. Is your game not gold yet? Are you? I mean, what are we doing? Are we just getting ready to delay this shit again?
Day one Ubisoft patch.
It's not about whether or not this bug is a big deal, and obviously it's petting a fucking dog. Is that it's the optics of you are literally the last company, the last studio in the industry that could afford to show any glitches, any bugs. You are below Bethesda at this point, okay? And we know it, but
this man just said you're below Bethesda.
And he's not wrong.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying when it comes to bugs and stuff like that, and when you're showing this off, if this was what other fuck, if this was Monster Hunter, if this is Kingdom Come, if this was Avowed or something like that, and a little bug, okay, a little bug. But they don't have a history of doing this shit. You literally just released a game called Star Wars Outlaws that was buggy, and we roasted it for weeks. I mean, niggas paid their rent off of the YouTube video they made on that. And you gonna come out with this?
True.
You know we gonna pounce on you.
And then it gets even worse, of course, because then they've got Yasuke, who obviously wasn't a samurai,
BBL
and, being
BBL
powered
Yasuke,
up.
yes.
Right, being powered up to the point where his stomp can stagger people, and then I was just glossing over it because I don't give a crap.
Well, yeah, you put a 7 foot tall dude in 14th century Japan. I mean,
When he
powers
and
up,
then
the
it gets
world
even worse
becomes
because he
black
runs
and
through
white.
concrete. He literally charges through concrete.
I love that you blocked.
Blocked you.
I love that you just scroll past that you're blocked. That's
I'm used to it at this point.
What does BBL mean?
Don't worry about it. So Assassin's Creed,
hell, Ryan.
Assassin's Creed then copes and seeds, literally copes and seeds. This when I saw this post, I was like, yes, I am retweeting this all day long. He said, they said, note to self, make work in progress appear bigger. How is that a W? How is that? Your game is less than 2 months out from being released. You should be gold and getting ready to ship this thing. How is this a W to say, yep, we're still working on it? Bro, what are you guys doing?
Not even that. How did you ever come up with the release date of November? If you have to put work in progress in bigger text after this video, you were going to release this in November?
Yeah,
That's
this
what
is
I
the
said in
build
my
from
video
November,
coming
by the
out
way.
tomorrow. I said, if this is how your game is now, what the fuck was this game way back months ago?
No, this is the build from November. All the playtesters said that the devs told them this was the build from November. So it should be better when the game releases, in quotations.
Do you believe
Yeah, they always say that though. Bethesda be saying the same shit too. Yeah, no, these bugs, we're gonna fix it. Don't worry, this is from a previous build. And then you release the game and you're falling through the world the moment you exit the fucking tutorial stage. Like, yeah, it's not. I'm not buying that shit.
Why would you do a playthrough, a showcase of a build you knew wasn't good enough to release during that time?
Because it's Ubisoft.
Maybe they thought it was.
There you go. I think that's a simple answer, and it might be the fucking answer.
This post right here, this showcase right here, all this does is prove to me what that. If you guys remember, there was a YouTuber who had a supposed insider that reached out to them and basically said that about 80% of the developer team is just basically fucking useless. Like they're all like some of them are DEI hires.
I'm pretty sure he said about 80% of them are French, which is the same thing, but still.
Yeah, he was saying that a lot of them are DEI hires and whatnot, and it's just I see it now because there's no way Ubisoft is not a small team. The Assassin's Creed Shadows team is not a small team. You have all of these developers working on this. You spent over 20 million more euro. Now you got another a month or so on top of that, so you spent probably another couple million euro. You're spending all this money extra. Where is it going? I have no idea. It's not like you guys do anything super innovative because let's be real, a lot of Assassin's Creed is just copy and paste mechanics, and then they kind of update it little by little here and there, and focus more on the story and the world that they're telling. But in terms of like the overall gameplay, it's pretty similar throughout, especially the recent ones. So, I mean, what are we honestly doing here? I don't understand how you have all this money.
We're not doing
invested.
petting the fucking dog.
Yeah, we're definitely not petting the dog. That's for sure.
This is just dressing on top of a shit sandwich. I mean, the bottom line is like they fucked Assassin's Creed up so bad a long time ago that at this point it's just insult to injury. I mean, it's hard to like argue and complain about this shit because it's already so far gone. You know what I mean?
Well, did you X-Wing? Did you see that Bounding into Comics article where they were like, the devs were like, well, it's really tricky to make a game about a foreign culture and not step on their toes about teaching them their own culture and saying like we know it better. Like,
nah, they didn't say that.
Put
They
Chinese
did say that,
fucking
yeah.
architecture in the game. The fuck are you talking about?
Wait, where is that? Bounding?
Yeah, bounding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the devs came out and said, "Oh, it's hard to try to, like he just said, trying to be sensitive to the culture and not try to tell them about their own culture when you couldn't even get their own culture right."
It wasn't hard for Sucker Punch.
You put a one piece prop sword as Yasuke's sword.
Yeah, they stole the Sendai Kitetsu from One
You
Piece.
made a fucking Hiroshima like Nagasaki article.
Yeah, the Torii Gate.
The Torii Gate, yeah, part of a fucking statue. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not joking.
Jesus
They
Christ.
would actually move it to the anniversary of the sarin gas attack.
Everything
Oh,
that could go wrong has gone wrong.
This
Wait,
is
what
the
the
perfect
what the
storm
fuck
of
is this?
Ubisoft
Wait,
arrogance and ignorance. There you
what
go.
is this?
Check the
More images showcasing the brave, gender dubious, big chungus Japanese warrior have emerged from the game Assassin's Creed Shadows. He, she, it is kicking some Japanese chuds
What the
while
fuck?
demonstrating
What?
body positive skills. Never before have we achieved such level of realism. What the fuck
Did
is
you
this?
not see that yet? Have you not seen
This is not real. This is not.
That
This
is
is
real.
This
That
is-
is from the
yeah.
trailer. That is
Yeah.
from the trailer.
It is.
I'm working on my Assassin's Creed video right now. That's literally from the trailer. Yes.
What the
That's
fuck
real.
is this?
I'll be real. Masashi Kishimoto needs to sue because that's straight up Anko from like Shippuden.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Look at this bitch. She looked like a sumo wrestler.
This is
Is
crazy.
her special power eating the enemies?
They've
Isn't this feudal
Master
Japan?
Po.
Like food is not at a surplus at this point in time. Like how
No.
did this?
Yeah, they're going through
They
a
had to
famine at this
trans
point in
ancient
time.
Japan.
Is she
They
a-
literally
is she
couldn't
a
help
king?
themselves.
Japanese culture doesn't have a lot of fat people anyway, even now when food is in abundance. So,
Right, because it's not in their diet.
no, then they have too much self-respect.
No, no, hold on. Share my screen.
What am I sharing? Oh, here we go.
Tell me that's not this fucking character from Naruto. Like headband and everything
Yeah.
usually.
Why
That's
is
crazy,
Anko
bro.
so fat? And I didn't see Shippuden. I just read the manga.
So in the original Naruto, her whole thing was like she ate sweets all the time. So he goes away for 2 years, do his training with Jiraiya, comes back, and she like had stopped training, and she was
Oh, right.
she got fat. It's a running gag.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
don't get
here
me
you go.
started
Here's
on
the
this.
concrete. The concrete. It tried to mount the wall and he
Black
runs through
power
it.
for sure. Boom.
Black power.
Philadelphia with the #1 pick of the 2026 NFL draft.
Did you see? Did you see Cade
Where he literally just destroys and breaks the opponent in half.
Hypno, please tell me you got the freedom stump pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh no, the
Jada replied to
BLM
this.
stomp? No, I don't have it.
Hold on,
If
hold
you
on,
can
I'll
find
get
it, send it to me.
I got
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Hold
put
on,
it
let
in
me
the
get
front.
it.
Kato,
The
what did you
amount of
say to this?
people-
Did you say that's the power of fentanyl or something?
Yeah, so with the power of fentanyl,
I
you
just-
can do anything.
Yeah.
I just sent it.
This shit right here, like I saw so many people in the comments of this post just straight up trying to come up with any reason as to why this is even possible. And I heard there was people who were like, well, actually, back in that day, it was made with a certain type of material that was a lot weaker. It was a lot weaker
why
than
fucking make
standard
it?
concrete now. And it would
Oh,
definitely
what?
be possible for someone in this kind of armor to run through it. And I'm like, what?
It wasn't until
No.
after Hiroshima that they refined their concrete process.
If they're building their town with concrete that people can run through, they
Well-
probably are not building a very good, solid town.
But
I'll
Why would
be
you
this
build
is
it at all?
actually this is less offensive though than them posting that that gameplay. It was like, look, he can cut down bamboo. Like, did you guys see that?
I saw
Yeah,
that, yeah.
I did see that actually.
They were like, the slicing mechanics are so accurate and
Like, bro, we
like,
could do that on Ratchet and Clank in like 2002.
and they're trying to sell it. They're trying to sell it as innovative.
Yeah.
That's the
This shit's
that's the
just
crazy
outrageous.
thing.
I kid you not. I was scrolling on Facebook the other day, and there was the Ubisoft Canada account posted a clip of Yasuke destroying Japan, and they said, yes, there's a lot of things you can destroy in this game. And I'm like, y'all are
Yeah,
so fucking
like-
tone deaf. You got the black
like
man
you-
running around
Including
destroying
culture.
Japan.
I was
Dude,
gonna
Ubisoft-
Is this the BLM stomp video?
Yes, it is. Here it is. Here it is. Hold on,
All right,
hold on.
let's play this.
Yeah, this is cringe.
Holy shit, bro! It literally went black and white.
Yeah, it went with black and white. That's
Something flashes on the
Is
screen
this
when he does
man
it.
a
I can't see what it
fucking
is.
god that he could literally just stomp on the ground and everybody's like, oh no,
Yeah.
it's like earthquake level fucking stomp.
This is the problem. Is if it was a video game and they wanted to do ridiculous video game stuff, it's fine. I can accept it. But Ubisoft can't make up their mind if they want a realistic game or if they want to make a video game out of it. It's confusing.
Well, that's a great point
Bro,
because
straw hat
what-
guy in the comments just said, "So wait, you play as Johnny Somali?"
yo, wow. What's that game, Kata? What's that game, that Asian game that you saw After Shadows that you reacted to? That I was like, oh, that looked good.
Phantom Blade Zero.
Right. So Phantom Blade Zero, that's like a fantastical kind of story. It's not based on any realism. So when they start doing some wild shit, all right, whatever. It's in the story, it's in the setting. Like Assassin's Creed is based in realism. As much as they want to swear when it's beneficial for them that, oh no, it's not, it's fictional. But they swear to their realism, they swear to their accuracy, even though it's not accurate. But they swear to that. So like Smash said, you got to pick a fucking lane. Are you either realistic or are you fantastical? Like what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
The
And
gravity, the whole weight of Assassin's Creed hinges on the idea that it is actual real history, and these are the secret parts that you didn't know about that we've added.
Except
right.
it's not. And it's not.
If you fuck with that too much, then the entire thing will collapse under the weight of its own.
That's the concept of verisimilitude. Like if you want us to
Verisimilitude.
suspend our disbelief, then you've got to give us, like, for major things, you've got to give us enough accuracy for the minor things that warrants the suspension. And
Exactly.
And this game, it's
not even hard. We can believe that an anthropomorphic hedgehog can run at the speed of light. You can make us believe anything if you just do it well enough. You fucking idiots.
Now, did you guys hear about the censorship?
Light also.
Really?
In Japan?
Yeah, but that base it sound.
Wow.
They're censoring the game in Japan. They're not going to allow beheadings in the game.
Is that
well, to be fair, it's illegal to show. It's been illegal since like 2000, like, or maybe even earlier than that, but at least 2002, actually to show full on decapitations in Japan.
Did they make them smaller on the poster too, like Disney?
Do they even have Mortal Kombat?
They actually. Oh, Hypno, I know you got it. Where they actually.
What the? I gotta bring it up. I don't have it saved, but I have it here in my bookmarks. Hold on, give me a second. I don't have it on my tabs. You're talking about the art, right?
Yeah, so the one poster they made them small, and then the banner
they straight up deleted him.
Oh, they actually. I was joking.
No. I have it right here. Right.
Yeah.
Here.
It's the website is
there it is.
They straight up deleted him, bro.
Wow.
And
let me make it bigger.
They
Hold on.
obscured his face on the poster as well, on the poster with all the characters on it.
So this was before. This is how it was before. They had Yasuke and NAOE. Which, by the way, if you guys noticed, the official Assassin's Creed account, they're only showing gameplay clips for the most part anyway of NAOE. They're focusing on
NAOE is the only one that looks like actual Assassin's Creed gameplay.
Right.
And now this is the new one after, where they just straight up deleted Yasuke.
He got finned.
That's a good alteration.
You would say that. They straight up deleted him. And you know what's funny? This actually adds evidence to what I was saying the 4-month delay really was about, because it was only about two things, right? It was about them trying to change the story, in my opinion, to focus more on NAOE instead of Yasuke. Because they don't, if there's people out there that genuinely believe that Ubisoft as a company cares about bugs and they're willing to delay their game and stop the release to fix bugs, if you really believe that, then you don't know Ubisoft, because every single one of their games has been buggy shit. They're like Atreus says, they basically fucking Bethesda at this point. So that's number one. I thought they were pushing the story towards more NAOE focus. And number two, they didn't want to get fucking ass railed by Monster Hunter Wilds and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. They didn't want to release this game when two massive games were releasing in February.
Bro, I wish though. I wanted to see the Monster Hunter compared to fucking Assassin's Creed numbers. That would have been just glorious.
Y'all want to hear about the insider dude that reached out to me who went to one of the playtests?
Sure.
So
you were
with an insider here. Hold on. What?
Yeah, of course I do.
You were inside a dude? You happy about that?
What? Oh my god,
it's annoying, isn't it?
I don't judge. That was for Will. There you go, Will.
It's annoying, isn't it?
So,
Hey,
one of the dudes that went to the playtest, he said originally it wasn't supposed to be that you could switch between NAOE and Yasuke whenever you
I was
wanted
gonna
to.
say
It
that.
was like
yeah.
it was mission based. Like, so
Yes.
now there still is missions where you have to play as each or the other, but most of the time, if you want to play as NAOE, you can just play as her, and you don't have to play as Yasuke. There are instances where you're forced to, but for the majority, you don't have to.
I'm glad
he's
you brought
still
that up.
going to
I was
be in
gonna
the
say,
game, and he's still going to be a samurai, so it's still fake history.
during the stream, people were asking, and they were like, "Oh, people have been asking us about how you switch characters," and they're like, "Well, actually, you can switch them at any time by going to the pause screen." I'm like, that doesn't sound like what this originally was going to be like, and then you just confirmed it. So
that sounds like a Band-Aid.
Right.
But to be fair, don't forget Smash Cannon mode is a thing. In case you want to take out all the choice.
Oh yeah, that's
be a
right.
fucking journalist.
What about
Yeah.
Cannon mode?
So yeah, they switched it because they knew that a lot of people would rather play as NAOE than Yasuke. And from what he told me, or she, or whatever their gender is, I already spoiled it, but whatever. Most of the people wanted to play as NAOE anyway because playing as Yasuke is boring because he's just like a big power tank that could just kill everything, and it's not fun to play.
Which I mean,
And they
looking at
haven't done that
gameplay,
before.
that's pretty believable.
Yep.
Because the fucking guy is
Yeah.
stomping on the ground and everybody's like, "Oh, so powerful." Man's running through concrete. I'm sure he could probably run through bamboo too at this point. Like, I mean, what are we doing, bro? I don't know. I don't know.
And then he clips into the fucking paper wall.
I mean, at least they had the sense not to try and make him super agile and stealthy like an assassin, but they've also totally changed the gameplay loop if you have a brick shithouse running around in an Assassin's Creed game.
You know what's hilarious is that he'll be this powerful, right? And I guarantee you he'll still get his ass kicked by the fat bitch. Guaranteed. She'll beat the shit out of him.
I'm just
Yeah, but
excited for when the stealth Yasuke comes in. They're like, all right, we need you to blend in. Like, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, blend in.
Only
Blend
go
in
out
with the
at
other,
night.
blend in with the other fake samurais. See how that works. Ridiculous, man. This game is going to be a clusterfuck. And so, again, to bring up the conversation, because we always talk about it, right? I think the game's still going to sell fairly well. It's a normie game, right? I feel like at this point, my question has always been not whether or not it was going to sell well. My question was whether or not this game is going to sell worse than all the other previous Assassin's Creeds, because they had high sale numbers with all the other Assassin's Creeds, and Valhalla was the highest, I believe, out of all.
I definitely don't think it's going to achieve anything near what that did.
We're also in the day and age of subscription services. I keep talking about this all the time. That alone is going to stop retail sales by a mass amount. So even if the game was quality and people were hyped about it and there was no bad press, at the end of the day, man, just based off that alone, you're never going to reach the numbers you used to reach. That's
Don't
just
you
how
think
it
it's
goes.
Live on
ironic?
Ubisoft Plus for free with the subscription.
Yeah, it's day
Don't
one.
you think though that it's
Oh.
ironic? The company that started last year by telling us to get comfortable not owning our games is now begging us to buy a game.
Yeah, that's usually how it
Full
works.
circle
Right?
moment.
That's what happens when you talk your shit too fast and you realize, oh shit, people are serious. You know, that's the issue.
I truly can't wait, bro. This is going to be a shit show, man, and I'm going to be.
I'm loving it. I really am excited. It's like
Also,
way more than
I
any of the
want to
others.
go ahead. I want to go ahead and say that we could still do a day one comparison for Assassin's Creed and Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm pretty sure on day one, Monster Hunter Wilds is still going to have a higher player base.
Yep.
Oh, of course, bro.
On day 365.
Yeah. Monster Hunter World is still pulling in like some crazy ass numbers, and it's been like almost a decade now.
Well, dude, not even like Capcom has had a lot of fucking problems. I've bitched about them a lot because I am a massive Capcom fan, and like even at their worst, I don't know, maybe their worst, but even at their most fucking mid, in my opinion, they're better than anything that is the best of the best that Ubisoft has done. So
that's true.
Well, Capcom's not on the edge of collapse.
Actually, up for debate.
Ubisoft is.
I personally enjoyed Splinter Cell more than a lot of Capcom games, but I get you.
Well, I mean, like Capcom as a company, like the way they run their company, the way they run their business. Like, don't get me wrong, they've pulled some fuck shit. Like back when Resident Evil 5 came out, all the DLC was on the disc, and usually like paying for it unlocked it as opposed to it not being there, things like that. But even it's hard to defend Capcom because they've done some scummy shit, but I don't think they've ever done anything as scummy as vast majority of what Ubisoft has pulled.
Look at this shit, bro. Assassin's Creed Shadows tackles fat phobia. Porky Coon, Porky Chan. That's crazy, bro.
That's wild.
So
Please
that's
send me this. I
actually
need
the
to put
first
this.
thing that came up in my mind when I saw this
Yo,
fat
someone
fucking
send this
creature.
to Project Egg Roll.
I thought that this creature was the adult version of this kid because they kept pushing this kid in the imagery.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would
be
be crazy.
Was a transgender. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, he's fucking huge.
somebody said that's heavy. Oh my fucking god!
Assassin's Creed Shadows decided they had to represent fat people in an era where Japanese people were rationing food to survive the harsh winter.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Bro, send me this. I need to put this in my video. I need this.
I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry. I just happened to search Assassin. Oh, this is from you. Wait, you posted this. Hold on. You
Lucy $11 says short fat round.
You posted this.
Oh yeah.
So this is not the. It was cropped before. Now you get the full picture.
That's an official steal from the channel from Assassin's Creed.
Crazy, bro. Now he's just watching this fat bitch or fat dude that looks like a fat. I don't know what it is. Honestly,
I think we're gonna see. So after this thing tanks, you think? I don't know if you guys saw the articles popping out about the Guillermo family removing some IPs from Ubisoft. After this tanks, do you think they're gonna move Assassin's Creed out?
Probably.
Oh, Ubisoft is dead no matter what. Yeah. Ubisoft is dead whether this game succeeds or not. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
whoa. Okay, hold on. Dance
properties,
Revolution could totally save them.
Yeah, no.
Relax.
Not at all.
Fucking
I mean,
relax.
hey, you joke, but that game has probably saved them for the past 10 years.
Right.
Honestly, you are kind of right.
It's just Dance, by the way, not Dance Revolution.
Or whatever.
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
I'm looking at a clip of the gameplay. Oh no.
Yep.
Shit.
I hope it is what I think it is.
Somebody showed. That's crazy. Somebody clipped all the buggy game. Wait, hold on.
Wait, there's more?
Look at this.
Yeah. Look.
Music.
It's not made out of concrete.
Amazing AI.
Well, if it was made out of concrete, he could just run right through them.
That is crazy.
There's so much bullshit, isn't there?
Bro, what are we doing, man?
Oh, no, those are just white
hold on.
Those are just white regards for skin.
Compare this to on the same fucking day. Folks gotta remember, we had the Xbox showcase in every single one of them games. Even South of Midnight, the SBI game, looked clean as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least that game wasn't buggy shit. You know what? Let's hold on. Let's stop talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. The game sucks. Let's just talk games for the next 10 minutes. Let's talk about the Xbox Direct showcase. Let's talk about the games they got. What are we excited about?
Doom.
They got
Doom.
obviously.
All
Doom.
4 of them.
Doom. By the way, shout out
didn't
to
care much about the FF1.
To Atreus. Yeah.
What?
Shout out to Atreus.
No.
Oh, grifter.
Damn it.
Fucking grifter, man. What a grifter.
Damn.
Got a guy who raises a toast to himself.
Oh man, I'm trying to look for the name. I'm trying to look for the fucking name, man. I can't find it because I had accepted it. I got gifted Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom everything. I got gifted that during this stream today.
Damn.
Doom 3
must be nice. God damn. Well,
is it a hot take to say Doom 3 is the best of the OG Doom games?
That's not a hot take.
That game gave me
asking.
fucking nightmares, but yes, you're right.
I mean, I disagree. It's not really a Doom game. It's too slow. It's too horror.
That's
It's not.
fair. That's also fair. But if you like The Rock's Doom movie, then it is.
I love it. I love the Rock Doom movie.
That's on the so shit it's great list though. So
I will stand by that 10 toes. I love that film. I think it's
I do
fucking
too.
fun as hell. It
I like
sucks
it
as
too.
a Doom movie, but I love that.
everyone
shit.
likes it, man.
That sounds like someone who would say they like the Tomb Raider movie. Come on.
And they were like, he was like, I'm not supposed to die because he's the main character. I was like, yo, I like that. That's fun. I like that. That's good. Yeah.
Now that being said, Doom Dark Ages did kind of steal the show. All 4 of them games look fucking good. I hate okay, South of Midnight, I get it. SBI game. Guys, don't buy it because SBI. However, Game Pass that bitch because it does look like a fun game.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it might actually be decent because of how much goddamn money Microsoft punched into that game and how many years it's been in development. So who knows?
I thought it looked decent, bro.
Still
I
fuck
know
that
I know
game.
people don't want to play it and they don't like it because SBI. I totally get that. I'm not against it. I get it.
It looks
But
like a Fallen Order clone to me.
It looks like another one of those Tales of Kenzera Zhao situations, though, where it's like this game looks semi-decent, but because SBI is attached, people are
it ain't
like,
just because
I don't
SBI
want
is attached. Remember, it was originally a white woman as the main character.
That's right. I push back on that. Like the character model that was the quote unquote white woman was very clearly unfinished. It was very clearly a prototype. In fact, it looked a lot like Belle from fucking Sleeping Beauty or Beauty and the Beast. I think that was just a placeholder model while they were working on shit. And it takes place in the Deep South. Like I've been in the Deep South a lot in my life. And Trace, you live. I ain't got no problem with a black bitch being the main character if the game takes place in the Deep South.
You have a problem with the consultancy company based in Edmonton.
Was there no white people in the South?
In Canada.
Well, I'm gonna be real.
In the game.
When I went to Louisiana, I liked the black people way better than the white people 9 times out of 10.
That's
black,
that's because you're down low like they are. That's why.
Look, as someone who lives in the Midwest, Southern blacks are built different than Midwest blacks. Like,
yeah, because they got whipped anyway.
Okay, bros, and Orion started coming out right there. Did you see?
My concern,
they're built different. How what's their
value? Well, hold on. The gameplay wise, my concern is it looks like a choppy frame rate style, which I heard you can turn off, but I'm not sure about that. But I don't know if it's time-based.
It's a stop motion thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be time-based combat moves with stop motion animation. Might be jarring, but it's one of those I'm curious to not watch and
my issue is I didn't see anything about it that blew me away that made me want to overlook the fact that it's a Sweet Baby Inc. game. I didn't see anything that blew me away from it.
I'm just not going to support Sweet Baby Inc.
That's fair too.
Here's I wouldn't say it blew me away, but here's what I do like about South of Midnight. Like I think that the concept, the creature design, the world design, mixing this old Southern folk tale with like horror it's a really unique original idea. I also like the fact that it looks like a fucking video game instead of being like a hyper realism simulator. There's life bars above the fucking enemies. Y'all remember the PS2 when we had life bars above the enemies? I miss that shit. Like, there's enough of this that makes me like harken back to the glory days of gaming with it being an original idea that like I'm sold. I'm in on it. It just sucks that SBI's involved, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna Game Pass it.
Can I give a quick shout out to someone?
Sure.
Shout out to Alec Baldwin's finger, an absolute mega fucking troll. He decided to give me the game called Gobbly McGobble Nuts Presents The Art of the Dad Joke, Chapter 1.
Baby F, you fucking mad lad.
How do you even find that game? Exactly. Yeah.
Shout out to ABF. Thank you for the graphics card, man.
Holy. Will, remember we were talking earlier about how there's thousands of games coming out on Steam every day?
Most of them are shovelware, but yeah.
You got to play that on stream. You got to.
Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about Ninja Gaiden 4, bro? That
I'm so excited for that.
We didn't get a chance.
Yo, Ninja Gaiden 4.
We're talking about South of my wallet and shit. Let's talk about
Expedition 33. Expedition 33. I want that so bad. Expedition 33. I don't know who is the person that gifted me Doom, man. God damn it. He also gifted me like Persona 2 and 3, and I'm trying to find his name here. I can't find it.
You can
nice.
I feel bad. Shout out to if you're watching in the chat right now and you gifted me those games. I appreciate it.
Expedition 33 does look fire.
That's just fire since like Summer Game Fest last year when they first announced it. They only like that game looked good then. But they didn't give us a whole lot. And now we saw this Xbox showcase the other day, yesterday, I think, and like it looks even better. I was already fucking amped. The whole showcase was a masterpiece.
Yeah, for a little indie team working on that, for how gorgeous that game is, it's fucking incredible. It's
really.
Yeah, it's a little French indie team, and that's the crazy part. I'm really not a turn-based combat guy. I think the last turn-based combat game I played was Final Fantasy or fucking Pokemon or something. But in terms of it just being absolutely gorgeous and original, I think the story sounds pretty cool, man. Like it just seems like a really fresh take on a game. And it's been so fucking long since we've seen something like that. And that's kind of where I stack it up against what's it called, South of the Border.
Holy shit!
South of
Midnight.
South of Midnight. South of Midnight just looks super. So the reason why I say it looks like a Jedi Fallen Order clone is because a lot of the movement looks really similar. The powers are the same. It's like force push, force pull. You know, same kind of shit. Traverse an area, drop into a combat area, fight with the enemies, move on to the next combat area. That's just kind of what it looks like. But that 33, it's pretty. It's gorgeous. It's a fucking really nice looking game.
Great white dude is the main character.
It's
voiced by Charlie Cox, by the way.
I'm talking about gameplay.
It sells for me that fantastical setting that I really feel like is missing from a lot of modern day Final Fantasy games. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Like when that enemy came out, that like plant-based, I don't know, Gabu looking motherfucker. It just reminded me of Final Fantasy IX when the first boss you fight is the fucking, I forgot the name of the boss, but the one that holds Garnet in like a trap and you gotta save
that plant
Garnet
thing, right?
The plant-based one, yeah. And it's just,
what the fuck
I don't know.
called?
I got the same. I just got the same feeling. I'm like, wow, this looks really good. And then on top of that too, they're doing turn-based, which I like. I wish I could get more modern-based turn games. I try to play as many indie turn games as I possibly can. That's why I loved Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. I think they're great games, but it also is adding in some real time as well. Like it gives you the ability to parry and block, which I'm going to find to be very interesting and also probably very abusive. Because if you're really good at that and reaction timing, I can only imagine how abusive that's probably going to be. But overall, it's just, man, it looks really good. Ever since I saw that game, I was like, yup, that looks like a game I'm going to be going for. And then the more I see, it's just like, yup, that looks like a game I'm going to go for.
The plant brain in FF9? Is that what you meant?
The first boss you fight after the ship crashes in the deep forest. Yeah.
Plant brain.
People in the chat saying Marlboro.
Yeah.
No, not a Marlboro. That's the bad breath ones. Yeah.
That's a mob.
No.
But it's called the plant brain, the one that holds Garnet prisoner when you have to fight.
The one you have to use BB to cast fire on and shit.
I'm not a turn-based guy like that. Everybody knows. I haven't played Final Fantasy.
That's literally what I was about to say, Trace. Thank you.
So, I'm about to see.
At least you fucking muted yourself.
I was really hoping.
Amen.
I've
been
a Final Fantasy guy.
Turn-based so
but see, I'm
much.
excited about this one because it's not a JRPG technically. It's probably going to be less exposition, which means less reading because we're black. And
even the modern day Final Fantasies don't have reading unless you're talking about 14. That's different.
I'm just going based off of what I was playing in Metaphor Refantasio. Nigga, I almost fell asleep on stream. But that shit, that was all that exposition, bro. That shit was killing me.
Man, you guys will not survive reading manga, bro. You probably read 2 pages.
I don't read manga, bro.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you don't read anyway. That's what you said.
I shit you not.
I imagine Trey sitting down to read his first manga, and he's gonna fucking read it backwards because he's all like, "Oh, how do books work?" Like,
let Sheep City and talk. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! Every time I start talking, Leon has to cut in. Anyway,
we're all used to that.
I black folks really don't like being interrupted, do they?
I'm about to fucking go. I'm about to leave. Are you serious?